Come on, Drake, bro. Hey, crew, what up, Daddy? The puffer jacket. I just had the Hawaiian rolls with public chicken. Y'all funny. Hey, man, the Hawaiian. Listen, question for y'all, though, real quick. Do y'all warm up the Hawaiian? Did y'all know y'all supposed to put them in the oven for a little bit? I be eating them joints straight out the pack, though. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't never put them in the oven, but when I put them in the oven, they did hit kind of different. I ain't gonna lie to you. Y'all put the Hawaiian rolls in there, or y'all just eat them straight out the pack? Queenie, what up? Drake can't win? No, not at all. No, not at all. He looks like I do both. Most people didn't know that. Yeah, bro, I be eating them joints cold. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, bro, I be eating them joints cold. I ain't gonna lie to you. I seen someone was like, you know you're supposed to put them in the oven. I was like, nah, y'all wild. Let me go ahead and put these in the oven though. All right, man. What we got? And he said, no, I don't. I just open them. I cut mine in half, then grill them. Ooh, that sounds fire too. That's fire. They would slap one cold. They still slap one cold. They do. All right, man. So Chris Brown had words, man. Keeping on Drake, keeping on the topic of Drake, man. Chris Brown had something to say about all of the backlash we getting from this whole T-Pain thing. Now, what I told y'all, if y'all go back to my video where I first discussed T-Pain, I said T-Pain is a legend. T-Pain is a legend. Stop playing. I don't want to hear. Listen, I'm not going to go. T-Pain is multi-talented, period. He was dancing. He was singing. He was rapping, created a sound. Not created a sound, but furthered the sound in a sense. T-Pain is a legend. I'm not finna let y'all get on here and start acting like T-Pain ain't a legend. And that's what happened. Because some of Drake's fans are a younger fan base, they'll believe what's being said about the legend. They'll believe that. They'll be like, yo, T-Pain ain't never, or T-Pain always resented. No, he didn't, bro. He ain't say nothing wrong. He ain't say nothing wrong. Let's get it, bro.
YouTube. Chicks. Get ready. You know what to do, Chicks.
Look at Chicks Smooth.
Hey, Chicks Smooth. Appreciate all.
Shout out my dog Chiggs too, man. We always react to his videos, so I gotta give him props. Make sure y'all hit the like button and subscribe to the channel, his video. I will add it in the description as well.
The coverage that you've been doing. I've been watching your shit for a while. I just subscribed to your shit too, bro.
Nah, no way, you guys. We are not going to do this to a legend like T-Pain. T-Pain
Never.
has given us so many hits. The man is a legend,
Bruh.
and that's how we should treat him. Now, a couple days ago, T-Pain was on a podcast called the Crash Dummies Podcast. He was actually having a conversation about his career, but unfortunately for T-Pain, he made the one mistake of using Drake as an example.
The one thing I learned from Drake, and here's the crazy thing, one thing I learned from Drake, but one thing he hasn't followed his own words. Drake said, I want to be one of them people that gracefully bow.
Shout out Holly B for the 5-2, man. Doesn't Drake realize he wouldn't even have his sound if it weren't for T-Pain? I don't, listen, I think the kind of the auto-tune croon is, I feel like, I don't know what Drake is doing now when he sings, but back then he was heavily auto-tuning. And I think that was even something Jay Holiday said. If y'all remember Jay Holiday, he said, nigga, we know that's auto-tune. Like, we know you're not really singing like that. So kind of made it possible for Drake to have the singing rap career that he had too. Yeah, bro, T-Pain is a legend, bro. Just stop playing with him.
Followed his own words. Drake said, I want to be one of them people that gracefully bow out and not get kicked out.
Wait, I had something to say about this, my bad.
As an example.
The one thing I learned from Drake, and here's the crazy thing, one thing I learned from Drake, but one thing he hasn't followed his own words. Drake said,
people was saying he ain't got to retire because T-Pain said he should retire. T-Pain never even said he should retire. T-Pain said he didn't follow his own advice, which was Drake talking about retiring. T-Pain didn't say that. Hey, yo!
Loving my crew.
Renee with the 50 piece. Hey, yo, says I love Breezy. Shout out to Renee. Going crazy in the chat. Thank you so much. Thank you. Wow.
and I want to be one of the people that gracefully bow out and not get kicked out. I have ever since said,
You really
thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. I'll see y'all I see y'all when I drop. Don't worry about it. I'll just drop something.
Yeah.
Let me know if you heard it.
Yeah.
Drake is like, no, listen. Okay, I got another one. Hold, check this out. Check this out. Y'all didn't like that one? Okay, real quick. Just one more. Let me try one more. And then
I'm telling you, bro,
he's the person.
it's looking for gratification. It's needing gratification. It's looking for the gratification. But here's the thing: I think T-Pain should have did, but I think I just don't know if it's in his character, right? I don't know if it's in his character. What up, JC? If I'm T-Pain, I drop something right now. I dropped last week. And I don't diss Drake, but I mention Drake. Absolutely. I don't diss him, but I mention him for sure. T-Pain, I know you got something in the tuck that you could have dropped this week. And we could be talking about it right now. And let them know why why people are saying what they're saying about you in a positive light.
That he said, he didn't want to be.
A Pain diss track
and
might
I
actually
learned
crazy.
that from him. Like when he said that, I want to
What up,
gracefully
Callie?
bow out and not get kicked out. I was like, you know what? Sorry. I'm out this bitch.
This is live shows now.
I'm out this motherfucker. I'm not trying to impress y'all niggas. Y'all niggas don't give a fuck about live or die.
Yeah.
Why the
Very
fuck would
true.
I keep trying to impress y'all niggas? I'm out. I'm done. I did everything that I was trying to do. I changed the game. I made a sound. What else? What else?
You literally can't. It's only even if you make a hit today, it's
It,
still,
it, it won't even. That's just normal.
Yes.
It's just normal. It's
Yeah.
like, yeah, that's okay.
Well, shit.
Cool song.
Now, after everybody heard this clip, some people actually agreed with T-Pain saying,
100%.
yo, Drake, it's time for you to gracefully retire. You've made your money.
No, no. I don't think it's about making Drake retire. That's not it. Drake doesn't have to retire. It's just him saying something and not standing on it. That's what it is. It's not him necessarily retiring, right? It's not him it's him saying something and not standing on what you said, and taking your own advice. T-Pain is just saying, bro, from my perspective, just drop and let them. Hey, yo! Renee with the 100. Yeah. Drake is a fool. We can talk about that next week. He a fool. Yeah. Thank you. Oh my Lord. What? Oh my God. Thank you so much. Holy shit. Thank you. I have to stop. People watching this on the playback, I'm like, why you keep stop? I gotta stop. Thank you. I gotta respect the dono. Thank you so much. God, man. Back into it.
After everybody
Thank you.
heard this clip, some people actually agreed with T-Pain saying, yo, Drake, it's time for you to gracefully retire.
Nah, nobody's saying that Drake should just drop music and let it do what it does. Calculate that information, take what the people say, come back and drop something else. You keep dropping, people don't even care about it. Well, I'm not saying that people don't care about when you drop, but now in this climate, attention spans are like, bro, we don't care about that. Give us something a little bit longer lasting. Like GNX, like this Clips album is gonna be. Don't give us something that's gonna be hot for the summer. That's it, right? I mean, and again, I could be wrong. But y'all let me know what y'all think about it in the comments.
Made your money, you've made your hits. Right now, people are not rocking with you in the culture, so do us all a favor and just quit. Now, there's also people calling out T-Pain for hating on Drake. Some people said T-Pain was salty because Drake did not give him a verse in the past. People also said that T-Pain was actually jealous that Drake had the career that he wanted. Now, Drake himself also felt the same way. He responded back to T-Pain saying, this guy always had resentment for me. You can hear it every time he speaks on my name. Offset also joined in to defend Drake. He said the boy is the boy. Shit ain't gonna change. All that hating on another grown man who does more numbers than everybody is diabolical.
Wait, what? Offset said this? The boy is the boy. Shit ain't gonna change. all that hating on another grown man who do more numbers than everybody is diabolical. See, that's what I'm talking about, man. I don't know, bro. Maybe we're different. I'm different. I can't sit here and act like I don't look at numbers. YouTube analytics, clicks, likes, shares, numbers mean something. So let me not say that because people are like, numbers matter. Yes, numbers do matter to a certain extent. Numbers aren't the only. Numbers don't tell the full story. They tell part of the story. Like, there's channels that I watch that have really big followings. And this, I'm not even talking about in the music scene. I'm talking about whatever other content that I consume outside of this music stuff, right? Horror. Let's talk about horror channels, right? I see channels that got millions of subscribers. Millions. 5 million, 6 million, 7 million subscribers. Hey, yo, hold up. Hold up. Hey, Renee, another. Hey, yo. The crew, the force is strong with you. Thank you. Oh my God. Thank you so. Thank you. Oh my God. Thank you. Drake's music has never done anything for me. Thank you so much. What I was saying is that I've seen these channels that have millions of subscribers that do not give you the same level of attention to detail and content that smaller channels have. And that's why I appreciate smaller channels too. I don't only watch bigger channels. I watch channels that have a couple hundred subs, up to 1,000 subs, whatever. It doesn't matter because the numbers don't always tell the true story, right? So I think that every time these guys talk about the numbers, they just kind of make me look at them differently where they don't understand influence. They don't understand influence. They don't understand culture, right? And it doesn't always, and I feel like we're also in a place where everything don't have to be hippity hop, right? Everything don't have to be, like there's some mindless music that I like to listen to. I'm working out, I'm running, I'm doing whatever, just, on in the background. But numbers don't it's not always just about the numbers, man.
Now, despite his
Thank
history
you, Renee.
with Drake,
Again.
Joe Budden actually defended Drake on his podcast.
400 million
Joe,
Watson,
despite Kendrick
almost
Lamar
300 likes,
beating
run
his
it up.
ass last year, Drake is still Drake, and he does not need to retire.
Now, if I have resentment and I'm looking for a reason, I might say that.
If I'm T-Pain, I got a problem when Shut It Down came out with Dream.
That's different. That I could get. That I understand.
But if you understand that, then we don't have to focus on whether T-Pain got the album wrong. We've highlighted where T-Pain could build resentment. I'm hearing somebody
sound like a little bit more than that.
Take a look. Well, maybe it is. I ain't spoke to Pain about it. And I'm wrong. We've highlighted where T-Pain could build resentment. I'm hearing somebody
sound like a little bit more than that.
Take a look. Well, maybe it is. I ain't spoke to Pain about it. And I'm not repping for either side. I don't have a horse in this race.
Me neither. I'm just
I respect both of them, and they both goats to me.
They sound a little bit more than just
like he fuck on a T-Pain bitch. T-Pain married.
No. I wasn't even saying that. But a lot of times somebody come in and get hot, you hear you want to work with them or something. Drake, I don't know of any Drake T-Pain records.
Okay.
But might not have did that.
But that's to make it seem like T-Pain is salty. T-Pain has had you think T-Pain needed a Drake record? T-Pain has an album with Wayne who was bigger than Drake at that time. Shout out again, Renee, for the 50 piece. Hey, yo. King Hammer too. Sheesh. But like I said, man, I feel like that's not T-Pain being salty or hating at all, in my opinion. There's no resentment. He's worked with some of the best artists. Now, again, I feel like T-Pain has had some of that like negative energy thrown his way, even from people like Jay-Z. But him as an artist is not something that I don't think he needed a Drake record.
But you,
I don't get a Drake record, now I gotta be mad? No.
Cool.
No.
T-Pain ain't been popping like that in a minute, and now I feel away.
T-Pain is also extremely close with Lil Wayne.
Facts.
So while you don't have T-Pain and Drake records, you have a bunch of T-Pain and Wayne
album.
Whole project.
Can't believe
T-Wayne.
Leads back to my theory that I ain't saying yet. That I've already said.
I read something that
I've said it mad times. I don't know why people don't. But 25% of people that view Drake differently out after that battle, even if you want to up that percentage to 35, let's call it 65-35. 35 people that may view Drake differently.
Hold up.
35 that view Drake differently out after that. But 25% of people that view Drake differently out after that battle, even if you want to up that percentage to 35, let's call it 65-35. 35 people that may view Drake differently. If Drake loses 40% of who Drake was, then nigga, that's still Drake, and you still got to deal with him. Mm-hmm. He's still gonna sell records.
I don't think the number's that high, by the way.
I don't think so either. I think they fickle.
Yeah, in terms of actual, like, I'm going to listen to or purchase or go to a show or whatever, I don't think that probably impacts.
I don't think it.
I don't know if I agree with that. Okay, chat, real quick. How many of you guys view Drake differently pre-beef? I'm hoping I can get a bunch of y'all to say me. Just say me. If you do, and if you're watching this on a playback, just say me in the chat. Me in the comments. If you view Drake differently pre-beef, post-beef, let me know. Oh my God. Thank you. Thank you. I don't even know what to say, bro. Chat, if y'all are watching us on a playback, this is unprecedented waters right now, which is why the reaction is what they are. This is unprecedented. This is unprecedented. Renee is going crazy in the chat. Thank you again for another $100 donation. Oh my God. Thank you so much. So if you're watching this on a playback, wow. Thank you. I don't even know what to say. Thank you. Wow. As we've seen in the chat, there were about 200 me's in here that said that they view him differently. So, Parks, I don't agree with you.
Budgets for him, really.
The battle, yeah.
No,
oh, yeah, we can
He's
do that too.
100% seen differently by
for sure.
people.
True, bro. Yeah,
The perception might be different.
He's perceived
Perception is different on him.
That's because
but
he
he's still him.
He hasn't dropped that Drake hit.
When he drops the Drake hit, perception damage was done. I don't want to get back into last year.
Yeah.
Damage was done.
I agree.
With that said,
Significant damage.
Yeah. With that said, he's still Drake. He's still gonna sell records. He's still gonna be number one. Niggas are still gonna listen. He's still gonna tour. He's still gonna create his own path because, like I said, nobody's been at this level. On the flip side of that, niggas that hate you are gonna hate you. Right. And there's nothing you can do about that. So if that's T-Pain, if that's me, if that's whoever it is, and that impacts their commentary, then I don't want to hear Drake respond every time he thinks somebody is saying something out of shade. If you want to do it, cool. But nah, he should be on a mission right now.
Mad friend.
And this is coming from, I think the 21 album is fire. I think the Party album is fire. Like, I call him on a little lightweight run. It ain't the Drake run that we know it to be.
Drake, though. Yeah,
it ain't the Drake run we know it to be. because he's doing all this Playboy cardio, all this other. It's just this. He's in a listen. Let people design.
I think he's fighting to have something stick to the wall.
If nothing sticks to the wall, he's still Drake, and you got to deal with him.
I don't think he thinks that.
Well, that's different.
You get what I'm saying?
Well, that's different.
I think he want to come reclaim his spot. And I'm not mad at that. I don't think if that's how he feels internally, then who the fuck is T-Pain to tell?
I don't think that he doesn't want to reclaim the spot. I don't think he can. I think the image is tainted enough. Well, we good on Drake.
Let him ride off into the sunset.
Yeah, I don't know if
Outside everybody's saying that.
creatives or musicians specifically can have to ever feel like they need to retire. They rarely don't.
Sure.
You know what I mean? So
We got rumors of Jay-Z having an album coming.
Yeah, but there's something to be said for how you retire.
True.
Like, a Kobe retirement is still a Kobe retirement, and it's reserved for the greats. And Drake
that's
is a
who.
great.
So we're talking about
Yeah, but
parts.
yeah. We talk. Father Time plays a part in the Kobe retirement.
But how you're...
Father Time don't play a part in Drake retirement.
But
Drake
I
don't have to retire.
No, I think you're talking about the perception of the retirement.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're talking about that. So if Drake
I agree with that. I don't think that Father Time comes in and says, hey, you're getting to... Otherwise, you wouldn't see Nas rapping, even though they rap at a completely different clip and they rap about a completely different subject matter. Jay-Z, completely different subject matter. I think your subject matter can get too old. Now, that's the thing. If you can elevate and pivot, then I don't think the retirement talk is even something that we're still here.
Sunset on his own terms. He can give you one album every 4 or 5 years, right? By all intents and purposes, he's retired, right? And he just come out.
If he changes
Jay-Z
output,
retired.
That would be
Okay, if he
But
changes
that's output.
That would be
That's
retirement.
ideal.
But he's very much active.
Yeah, that's the thing. He's still out here.
He's nowhere near retirement from what it seems, if I'm just reading the tea leaves. And when he decides to retire, there will be the parade down 34th Street.
I think so.
It ain't many rappers active right now that's getting the parade. I know all of y'all think that your shit don't stink. All of y'all ain't gonna get a farewell.
Now, Drake's
what did
right-hand
Chris
man,
say?
OVO Chubs, was not having it. Man, who said Chubs won't get active for Drake and crash out? Chubs
What up,
is
Retro?
normally quiet whenever people go at Drake. Last night, he
His
told
spot is
T-Pain,
gone.
bruh, just because we let Kendrick slide, bro, we're not letting you slide. Chubbs was out in France having the time of his life, and he took a little bit of time to troll T-Pain and clown him. Here's what he did.
Yo, play T-Pain song for me. T-Pain. T-Pain. Who's controlling the music? The DJ, hold on. T-Pain. 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 I gotta find the DJ, T-Pain. Hold up, I gotta find the DJ. Hold up. I gotta get T-Pain right. Hold up, y'all gotta play some T-Pain in this bitch. Fuck y'all talking about? The DJ at? Hold up, T. That's where I'm at. T-Pain,
You hear what they playing in here, by the way? Do you hear what they're playing, by the way?
T-Pain in this bitch. Fuck y'all talking about? The DJ at?
Do you I mean, I hear what they playing. Y'all hear what they playing? Anyway? Like, he gotta be at like a
T-Pain in this bitch. Fuck y'all talking
like a
about?
Latin club or something.
Find the DJ. Hold up. I gotta get T-Pain right. Hold up. Y'all gotta play some T-Pain in this bitch.
And stop acting like T-Pain ain't have club records, bro. It's 2025. Clearly. Like, you can't, like, he's not really even active like that, bro. But because he's not active, he can't speak from experience and tell you what he feel like? That's crazy to me. That's crazy. That's insanity, bro. That's not the narrative, bro. You can't be like, bro, can't say nothing because he not, you T-Pain? Stop playing. I could put you in a log cabin somewhere in Aspen. Girl, anything ain't tricking if you got it. What you asking for? Stop, bro. Stop playing with me, man.
Hold up. I gotta find the DJ. Hold up. I gotta get T-Pain right. Hold up. Y'all gotta play some T-Pain in this bitch. Fuck y'all talking about? The DJ.
Yeah, come on, bro.
Play some T-Pain in this bitch. Fuck y'all talking about? The DJ.
Look who he's asking. And this is no shade. No shade. Look what club you're at and look who you're asking to play T-Pain. So the planned skit to act like you don't know who T-Pain is in a samba club.
I hate Drake. I hate Drake.
I'm not gonna lie to you guys, man. That was actually hilarious. Who knew Chubs had a sense of humor? Now, in a very interesting and surprising twist, Chris Brown came in and he actually defended T-Pain. Chris is also another person that tends to stay out of people's business, but after seeing the hate that T-Pain was getting online, he put out this message. Random thought. T-Pain is one of the GOATs of my generation.
Come on, bro.
Giving you your flowers, pioneer. Love you, my brother.
You know who really banger said my nigga CB. Hey, T-Pain is one of the GOATs. Giving you your flowers, pioneer. Love you, my brother. Come on, bro. CB a real nigga too. Stop playing, man. Even you thought you had him on your side, you don't. He's still gonna tell you T-Pain is a GOAT. This ain't even nothing to argue about, bro. Like some things are just we not finna. I'm about to be done arguing with dummies. I'm about to be just completely finished arguing with dummies. No more dumb man. No more. No more. I'm not arguing with dummies no more. We questioning T-Pain. Stop playing, man. Shout out to Virgo Harmony. I appreciate you. Come on, bro. This is what Chris Brown said. Random thought. And this ain't a random thought at that. I don't know when this was, but that's not random. It's also not a random thought. That's a thought that I wanted you to see. I want people to see this. T-Pain is one of the GOATs of my generation. Not even just the generation, though. Not even just the generation. If you talk about music and T-Pain's influence on the game and what he's... Come on, bro. Come on. Like, I don't even know what category you put T-Pain in, to be honest.
Now, I do agree with Chris Brown. T-Pain is definitely a pioneer. I don't think anybody that knows hip-hop would actually disagree with that. Chris Brown is letting people know that he's rocking with T-Pain, even though some people can say that Drake actually gave Chris Brown one of the biggest hits of his career. Very, very interesting.
Wait, what?
Actually gave Chris Brown one of the biggest hits of his career. Even though some people can say that Drake actually gave Chris Brown one of the biggest hits of his career.
Wait, which one? Wait, hold up. First of all, I ain't never seen Chris Brown have an issue with hits. So hold on, let me see. Biggest Brown songs. Wait, what's the... No Guidance is, I mean...
Poppin' shit, but only cause you know you poppin'.
I mean, yeah, that's a major song. Like, I can't lie. That song is crazy. But come on, bro. Y'all act... Come on, bro. Like, that's a major song, but Chris got hits for days. That's just one of them. I gotta see the numbers on it though, because people gonna try to say that, but that's tough.
Very, very interesting. You guys get in the comments below. What do you guys make of these responses? Post your comments below.
Look. Ari said, we trying to tell you. I'm like, I don't be knowing, bro. I don't know, dog. I don't know, because Chris got hits, bro. Like, if you just go down the list of Chris Brown hit songs, Loyal, Chill, Wall to Wall, Deuces. Come on, bro. Take You Down, Yo. Come on, bro. I mean, it's a lot. There's a lot there's just so many, bro. Wait. 20 biggest Billboard. This is 2014. Stop playing with me. Anyway, man, Chris got hits for days. I'm forgetting about Run It. He's going crazy in there. Come on, bro, chill. Stop. We're not finna act like Drake has anything to do with the success of Chris Brown. Let's not. I will not do this. I'm not arguing no more with dummies. I'm not. That one pissed me off. Yeah, Kiss Kiss too. And that's why he said what he said, if you think about it. Kiss Kiss was a banger. I mean, even though it's a little dated, you could put it on right now and it's still, you could just, it could come on a playlist and I might not change it. That's what Kiss Kiss could come on a playlist right now and I might not change it. I'm gonna be real with you. Having a song with Aubrey does not mean you have to take his side. That's the biggest point. Jinxie, that's one of the biggest points. Just because you got songs with him don't mean you got to take his side. The resentment, but also you got to think about this. I don't think Drake ever questioned his goatness. He just said he had resentment, which I think is weird because T-Pain has had a storied career minus having a Drake verse. So don't matter to me. All right, man, that's it for Drake, man. We off Drake.